Hello, space friends. Lorenzo here. Welcome back to KSP Contracting episode last one, part 2 of 2, where we try to land on Vol. Look at that, that's Jewel coming up on the horizon there, and there is the sun very far off. We're going to try and land this contraption on the moon below, and then get back to Kerbin. We will do so, of course, with none other than Jebediah. And he will have to EVA to the lander first thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, we actually do have a gravioli meter. In the previous part of this episode, I was wondering about the gravitational attraction of Vol and lamenting the lack of a gravioli meter. But lo and behold, we have a gravioli meter right here. So let's display that we are currently in a gravity field that's 1.6 meter per second squared. That tells me nothing because I don't know the radius of this thing. It leads me to believe though that it's fairly low. We should be good. Is our vessel full of fuel? It is. Alright, ceremony's over. Let's undock. Can we land here? No. If we do it here, we will probably land in darkness. So let's time warp a little bit. Actually, a lot bit. So that we can land on the sunlit side. Because landing here would be terrible. We do have lights on the lander. But, well, it would be terrible. So let's have a look. Here comes the sunlit side, and we can attempt a landing on that sort of ice field thing. Cool, cool, cool. So last systems check, we have RCS fuel. Actually, we don't. This was what the ship's constructor Coryzilla warned me about, that the RCS fuel would be used up, and it has. I did disable the RCS tank on the capsule, but not the one on the ship. Fortunately, there's a big resupply thing on the mothership, so this should be all good, and we can re-enable this as well. Not anticipating a huge need for RCS, but, well, it's always nice to have it. Here you go. Decouple the ship, switch to the lander, and first things first, this is actually nice to have RCS. We can RCS away from the mothership, nice and controlled. We can translate away a little bit and turn so that we are facing nicely retrograde when we fire our engine, which will happen now. Actually, yeah, it will happen now. Here we go. Bye bye mothership. Hope to see you again soon. If we don't, there has been a big problem and we probably won't be going home anytime soon. Right, so braking rockets are engaged. Let's do a gravioli science reading as well. Just going through the motions really, because this is the last thing we will be doing on this series. Observe the mystery goo here. Space high over Vol. Yeah, we'll transmit all of that transmissions, because we're not sure whether we're actually getting back home. Okay, lights on. So we have lights, and we can deploy our landing legs already, just in case. Ooh, that's a fairly small, fairly small landing leg position for this big ship. But fortunately, I think the gravity is fairly feeble. So it became less. Oh yeah, we time warped. We're up higher now. Of course, it became less. Let's see, we are on a decent landing trajectory now. We are still at 122 kilometers. I didn't do this the most efficient way. Most efficient way would have been to lower our orbit to a very low altitude and then slam on the brakes, because now we're going to spend a lot of time falling down, building up speed, which then has to be cancelled out again. Oh well, I think we will have plenty of fuel. And this is an asparagus staged lander. Possibly we might make it with these tanks still attached, and then they're gonna fall off on the way up. Or maybe we can send some tanks bombing down to our prospective landing site. Either way, pretty cool. Let's have a crew report. Transmit that home. Lots of science from Vol here. Let's see, there's Jewel, there is Lathe, the atmosphered ocean moon, but we are interested in rocks today, so we are here at Vol. Yeah, not much more to say really. Dropping pretty much straight down. We are of course not in an equatorial orbit, so if we want to have a decent shot of meeting up with the mothership, we can't stay on the surface for too long, or else we have to stay on the surface fairly long back until our orbits cross again. I cut the engine because now comes that time where we basically just have to wait until we fall down low enough. Let's do a little bit of time warping to accelerate that process. Now this lander has a fairly low thrust to weight ratio, so I'm not going to attempt a suicide burn. I'm going to periodically scrub speed. This is incidentally the most inefficient way you can possibly do a landing, with constantly slowing down, but it's also the safest. And we don't want to kill Jebediah, do we? Let's see, how long does it take us to reduce 50 meters per second? Takes us about 30 seconds. That's long. That means this thing has an acceleration of about half a G, and we're experiencing 1.6 meters. We're experiencing about a sixth of a G of gravity, which will raise a bit more. So we really can't slow that down all that fast. So we should be very careful attempting suicide burns. Of course, the lander will get lighter, which will alleviate the problem. But still, this is a fairly small engine for a lander like this. I'm happy I didn't try to land on Tylo, which mass is about the same as Kerbin, except it doesn't have a nice cushioning atmosphere, and that's a hard one to land on. I'm thinking of possibly starting a new series, and yeah, I know it's gonna be hard with all the no time for video stuff, and have Tylo be the focus of that. Just not too many complications, just no super hard mode, no extravagant mods, no resources, nothing. Just good old new version of KSP, which have barely played with so far. Try some space planes and grab asteroids and lug them to Tylo, and then either bombard Tylo with those asteroids, or build bases on Lathe, or I don't know, fun stuff around Joule. Industrialize the Joule system. Maybe we do need something with resources for that. Anyway, could do that. Voyage to Tylo. Sounds sketchy, doesn't it? Elo and Tylo. Sounds double catchy. Because I've never been to Elo either. Voyage to Elo and Tylo. Well, think up a backstory that we need. I don't know, retrieve alien artifacts from Elo, which then need researching on Tylo or something. Yeah, I might do that. I might actually do that. Sounds like fun. It's going to be close again. I mean, I'm slowing down full bore, and I have been for a while. It's still doing 200 meters per second, which is like more than, this is about Mach 1, and we are 8 kilometers from the surface. This is a problem. This is a problem, guys. Come on, this is a big problem. We're not gonna make it. Add RCS. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's a fairly unceremonious ending. Oh god, well, we did land on Vol. Trust to wait strikes again. Jebediah didn't do it. Well, that was an introduction for the new series, which I think I'm gonna make because I do like KSP. I forgot about that before in the past few months, and it'll be nice to do something simple rather than live streaming and mods and difficulty and just muck about, really. Oh man, you didn't make it. You didn't make it. That's not very nice. Let's see, what can we do with this then? Do we really want to take Bob home now? Or shall we send him into Jewel? I mean, he can't really have seen that and be awfully happy to go home now, can he? We can try an extremely low pass with the mothership to pay respects to Jebediah. We don't need a maneuver node for that. Let's try that. Let's goof around a bit. Go for a very low pass. Let's go for 5 kilometers first. Right, nuclear engines are go. We're gonna try a circular orbit of 5 kilometers. Let's see if there's any mountains that are higher than that. 4.3, sure, make it 4.3. Okay, let's time warp. Unfortunately, this is going to happen on that does seem as though there might be a mountain of that altitude. This is going to happen on the night side. That's not going to be too interesting. Let's raise our orbit a little bit, because we don't want to crash unceremoniously in the dark. That's not very nice. So a little bit more speed, and now we're at 8 kilometers. Yeah, that seems safe. I wonder, I have no idea, we didn't do our geological survey. We can't really say for sure how safe Vol is. Okay, time warp is no longer allowed because we are so close to the surface. This is of course a problem in these slow approaches, because this will actually take quite a while to get to this low point. We do want to turn around. And this does seem like mountainous terrain. That's somewhat worrisome. We're at 17 kilometers and this mountain appears really close. I'm beginning to doubt whether 8 kilometers is actually safe. It's probably not. It's probably not. But then again, Bob is really unhappy now, lamenting the loss of Jebediah. And who wouldn't? I mean, I'm lamenting the loss of Jebediah. Damn it, there isn't any lights on this ship. This is really scary. We're at 11 kilometers now. Will Jewel give us some light? I mean, we are almost at periapsis, and at that point we're gonna have to slow down even more. We could try to litho break this thing into the ground, but that would be really, really hard. Oh god, we're at 8.5 kilometers. And I think we're at like, I don't know, 5 meters above the ground. Oh god, this peak is getting really close. Should we see it in the internal thing? Oh, we're still at super time warp. We shouldn't be. Do we have a radar altimeter? Not from here, we don't. Alright, alright. We're ascending. That means we're firing rockets to slow down. Let's see, we have an apoapsis still of 100 kilometers. We need to bring that down a bit. We're slowing down. We're at 8.6 kilometers again. We're ascending. We're ascending. We're ascending. Oh, we are ascending. But then we're gonna crash. So when we're at this apoapsis of 12 kilometers, we will turn around and boost our orbit slightly higher again and aim for like a 5 kilometer pass over the sunlit flats. They should be lower than the mountains. Let's see how low we can make this. Because this feels really safe again, even though it's pitch dark. It feels as though the ground is very far away. There is no basis for that assumption, but oh well. And then with RCS we can try and really get close to the ground. That will be fun. Alright, let's do some physical time warping, because now it's boring. We're skimming the ground and it's boring. Oh my god, how is that possible? God damn it, I wish that lander had a bigger engine. That meant we could have done a good landing and returned home in one piece. But no, the engine had to be economical. I hate economic engines. Burn all the fuel, emit all the CO2, who cares? At least our guys get to live. Alright, there's no mountains coming up. We're almost at apoapsis at 12 kilometers. let's see. 11.5 kilometers. Such altitude. Oh my god. And apologies for the episode full of darkness, of course, which is horrible. But there's really no way around it, because we're going to skim over the planet and disaster could strike at any moment, which is the excitement of this. So I can't time warp through it, because, well, no, I mean, jump cut through it, because then the excitement might happen. Alright, let's boost. Let's boost 2 kilometers? 3 kilometers? Yes! 3 kilometers. And let's see, hopefully we will... Ooh, we will descend to about 6 before we reach dawn. Which will be... Dawn will happen in 10 minutes. Which at 4 times time warp will be 2.5 minutes. Which is doable. We can wait for that. And I think we ought to position our ship like this. So that if a mountain comes too close, we can at least attempt to thrust away. Because we are now active mountain dodgers. And if if the moon comes too close, we can scorch it with our nuclear exhaust and tell it we're angry. Angry at the loss of, hey, we do have lights. Go on, yeah. Alright, come on, I want to see my shadow. I want to kiss the shadow on the surface of Vol and then crash. Which would happen here. Maybe. Come on. Oh man, but I did get excited for the Elo and Tylo series. Can we have a look at the map without immediately crashing? Maybe. I mean, Elo is a crazy little thing. It's this. No, this is Bob. We're still in Jewel. Elo is a crazy one. It's this one. It's farther than Jewel. And closer. And farther. And we didn't crash yet. Whoa, it's close though. And Tylo, whoa, 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 whoa. No more time warp. We are illuminating the surface with our lights. I think. Or what is illuminating these? It's dawn! Yay, the sun is illuminating the mountains. Hooray, we got to see the sun one more time. Anyway, so we need to establish a polar outpost on Elo, and I say polar, it doesn't matter where, but it's going to be cold and icy there. We are going to establish an outpost on Elo and do something with that to find Tylo. I don't know. Tylo and Elo. I like that. Tylo and Elo. And maybe Lathe to play with space planes. Anyway, big missions, crazy ships, haggard adventures, and amazing stories to tell, perhaps. We are so close to this moon. It's nuts. We are 10 kilometers from the surface, and I feel it's less. This can't be 10 kilometers. It shouldn't be 10 kilometers. And our periapsis in our current trajectory will take us down to 3. And at this point I think, oh god. Oh god, how close is this? I'll tell you, it's really close. Do you think maybe we should take Bob outside of the ship? So that he can try using his jetpack to dodge ridges? Does that seem like something fun? I think it does. Let's edge closer to the surface. We are so close to the surface. It's crazy. What's our trajectory say now? Oh, zooming in quickly before disaster happens. 3.3. And we're at 9.6 now. Come on. Move us closer to the surface. I want to be skimming it. And then we're going to take Bob out. We're going to take Bob out. And We will actually, we don't need to be pointing like straight at the... Yes. Spin it up. We need to be going closer to the surface. There we go. A little bit closer to the surface. 2 kilometers. It's gonna be 2 now. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to spin this up and then I'm going to take Bob out so it can reorient the camera. Right, okay, Bob, prepare to be flung away. Whoa! Alright then, let's reorient. Everything has gone horribly wrong. If you're on a space mission and you see this, things have not gone well. Oh god, what's happening now? Ah, we reoriented. Hurrah! Where is the ship? We want to see that crash. Oh, there it is. It's under us. That's good. We can use it as a marker. Oh, now we're... the camera doesn't know what to do. Whee! He's flying. Look at that. Serenely skimming over the surface of Val. Oh god, I wonder... is this surface actually far away? Can he run at 700 meters per second? What would I do in that new series? I would have to start out doing the tech tree, get some science. Maybe I should look for interesting mods that will allow refining on ELO, and then we can stipulate for ourselves that ELO is the only place to get resources. But no, that would make it more efficient to just get them from Kerbin. I will have a look if there are interesting mods, base building mods. Cool things. You can land many things, grab some asteroids, take them to ELO. I'm not gonna muck about with difficulty this time, so no relay satellites, no realistic planet sizes, no deadly scorching re-entry heat. No, none of that nonsense. Just fun and building. On ELO and Tylo. Which should prove challenging enough, I think. Hey, but at least the Kerbals won't have to leave anymore. Because we're colonizing. Yeah, that's good. We're colonizing ELO and Tylo. So no return missions. Everything needs to stay, and everything needs to stay like sorted together. And we can like get a big family going on there with a factory and everything. And buildings and railways and trucks. Oh, we get to build vehicles and try to land them on Tylo. That will be difficult. That will be fun. That's a good challenge. And then we can drive around on the alien world. Oh, I thought I saw a shadow, but it was a dead pixel on my screen. Oh god, we're getting really close now. And the ship, the mothership, is about 1 kilometer closer still. Oh god. Let's try and actually get a little bit closer to this ship, because we're missing out on some spectacular visuals here. I mean, I was just free flying there, but we don't have to. We have a jetpack. Let's see what happens to this ship. Will it survive its 3 kilometer pass? We're the cameraman now, I think. Here we go. I don't know which button does what. I may have overdone it a bit. We're going so fast. Our fuel isn't quite gone yet. Oh, look at that, we're Superman. Here we go, flying over the frozen seas. This looks good. Oh god. We're now at 4 kilometers. Oh, oh no, 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 come on camera, no. Here's our crazy ship. Okay, rescue mission time. We're getting in the ship and we're flying it out of here. Maybe. Oh god, there's the shadow. Come on. We're gonna make it. We're gonna try and grab the ship. Oh god, that ridge over there is gonna kill us. I can't control the Kerbal because the camera is too strange. Oh god. No, 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 no. Oh, we're ahead of the ship now. That means we're gonna die first. Oh, ascend, ascend. Oh, the ship hit. Oh, come on. Whoa, whoa. Come on, come on. Don't want to die. Whew, we got really close there. We're almost out of jetpack fuel though. Oh, come on, let's try this again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, ascend, ascend, ascend. Oh no, it didn't work. That was fun though. Alright, well, there we have it. That was KSP contracting, a failure to cap off, well, other failures and some successes. Look at that, a nice view of Jewel from this cursed moon. Space Center. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you, which I found in this old save game. It is the multi-asteroid starbase space station, where a memorial will be built for Jebediah and Bob. Especially for Bob. He could have just gone home, but no, he didn't do that. Let's see, stations. Come on, show me stations. Where's the starbase? This was fun. This is where we got 2 asteroids and bolted them together, because why the hell not? And there was a big scaffold named the Hyperion, and unfortunately that's stuck in orbit and won't ever be attached. It was a great idea though, but it's too much fiddling, to be honest. Can't be bothered. And I want to go to Elo and Tylo now. I psyched myself up for that. So, on that bombshell, to quote our favorite Top Gear presenter, who is now in disgrace, it's time to end. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Good night.